Good Friday evening, Southeast Texas. Hope you and your family are doing well. Here's the plan. Looks like mainly a drier weekend across Southeast Texas, courtesy of our front this Friday evening. And it looks like a slight chance of showers and storms Sunday night because of an upper level disturbance. Then again, most of that activity may be off towards our east in Louisiana. Then right on cue as we head on into June, looking at very typical summer-like weather conditions next week with a small chance each afternoon and highs near 90 next week. In your allergy report, unfortunately, mold is back up to high levels across Southeast Texas with weed pollen at moderate levels. Otherwise, if you're headed up to the lake coming up tomorrow, looking pretty good with maybe a little lower humidity and mostly sunny skies. No rain is expected. Light north winds are, and highs in the mid-80s. Tomorrow morning, we expect low temperatures in the mid-60s, lakes to 70 along I-10 and the lower 70s over towards Port Arthur, followed by a humid morning with some patchy fog. And by the afternoon, that humidity level certainly drops, so it may feel a little more comfy across Southeast Texas. Tonight, though, we think we're pretty much done with the rain. We'll see partly to occasionally mostly cloudy skies with some patchy fog. I think we'll get into the mid-60s lakes and closer to 70 in the Triangle. Then tomorrow, mostly sunny from, say, Silsbee up towards Jasper tomorrow afternoon, and partly cloudy here in the Triangle with generally highs in the mid-80s. So the moisture levels are certainly going to be dropping across Southeast Texas coming up tomorrow afternoon, again making it feel a little more comfy. This disturbance, you can see it right here, all this red, that's the disturbance, but it basically will be headed our way. So we'll go with a slight 20% coverage coming up as we work on into Saturday night. But again, most of the energy and dynamics with it may be off towards our east. Otherwise, weak ridge of high pressure trying to build over southeast Texas as we head towards Wednesday. And as you can see, it certainly does as we work on into Friday with that high over towards southwest Texas and also the Big Bend there. Otherwise, looks pretty quiet unless we could get some of these disturbances to rotate around it, but that is, what, 5 days out. So right now we'll go with low chances right now. On the Gulf tomorrow, looking at slightly choppy seas around 2 feet in your coastal marine forecast with northeast and east winds at 5 to 10 knots. Water temperature 89. One high tide tomorrow morning at Sabine Pass at 9:13 a.m. So tonight, looking at partly to mostly cloudy skies. A little cooler in the lakes. You'll probably feel it the best with lows in the mid-60s. Closer to 70 along Interstate 10 in the lower 70s down over towards Port Arthur. Then for tomorrow, mostly sunny to partly cloudy. Should feel a little more comfy with light and variable winds, mainly out of the north. Highs in the mid-80s. Taking a look at your weather impact 7-day forecast. Not going any rain on Sunday. Now Sunday night, we'll go with a 20% coverage. And again, 10, maybe 20% coverage. Not looking like any big disturbances headed our way. So I only have to rely on maybe a weak sea breeze as we head each afternoon. Some doubt on Wednesday and Thursday whether or not we can get a sea breeze because it looks fairly breezy at about 1,500 meters above the ground. So right now we'll go with 10, maybe 20% coverage. Otherwise, partly cloudy to partly sunny afternoons as highs reach the upper 80s to lower 90s. We're on 12 News Plus, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube. Download our app, and as always, there's more weather at 12newsnow.com.